What is through
Is visible.
I don't see it. Very little. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
The whole thing changed.
Hello? Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Sophia is moving everything.
Yes, because you destroyed the lights before, so this was moved.
I didn't. Anyway, come. Should be fine. Hello?
Just adjusting
You
what
can come
needs to be
now.
adjusted.
It's pretty dark.
Dark? Is it dark? Oh, I see myself. What the fuck? Just let me see.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Just waiting for people to sign in. Mm.
She came and she got pissed already.
Money. Yeah, I ignored you, I know. Can anybody see or hear us?
Speak a bit louder.
Can anybody see or hear us?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Just confirm you can hear us.
Okay, just give it a second.
Well, probably some.
There
You can
might
put the
be-
volume up
There
to
might
see if we
be,
can
yeah,
hear ourselves.
there might be a technical problem.
Put the volume up and you will understand we can hear ourselves. I cannot. Yes.
There might be a technical problem.
Also, it's been a while. Very long while. Let's wait for a couple of extra people to join and
A
then.
bit obsessive. You know how to fix the curtain?
Yeah, she's pretty obsessive.
No, we don't have enough light. Jesus Christ.
Well, just don't go around.
Yeah, we'll go around.
It's pretty boring.
Why? There you go.
Stop there.
I stop there. I drink my soda.
I'm drinking my tea.
Ciao, Vanni.
We've got an intruder. Can you put the volume up to see whether the audio is fine? Can you?
Yes.
Yeah, I will not touch your mobile. I can do nothing about that.
Ciao. 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 Parlina. Parlina. Eee.
So,
The cats.
there is a black boy.
The cats are gonna do the talking today.
Yeah.
If you guys don't do the talking, the cats are gonna do the talking.
Boy.
One,
Boy.
two, three cats on the frame.
Boy.
Because why not? Don't
remove your mobile. He needs to come to
Why?
Papa.
Why?
Come. Boy. Boy. It's a boy thing. Come. It's gonna be a boy band. It's It's a boy band. Do you want a bit of black tea?
Don't give him, he drinks it.
I know. He's British.
Anybody alive in the chats?
Hey
Just
guys.
just wondering.
She's gonna mess that.
She's gonna fuck the clock as usual.
Hey guys. So, how was your Christmas?
There are reactions here. Like
Put a
the
bit of hearts.
I see. No, I think this is not working out.
No.
Let me just check a few things, but I think
Yeah.
there might be an issue.
A couple of technical issues probably for
There might be an
other
issue.
people who wanted to join.
Jesus. Might be an issue.
Well, at least we got the cats joining.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can go on, and the people that want to watch will watch later. Um,
Just checking a few things. Yeah, I'm not sure what's wrong.
Either way,
Oh, the chat disappeared. And I don't want to see the top messages. I want to see all messages.
oh boy. So this boy during the Christmas holiday has been waking me up every morning, licking my face. A complete twat because he wakes me up 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. when I want to sleep right now. And he's shouting in my face.
Okay, now I can see the chats.
Yeah?
Hi guys. Sorry it took us a minute to
Huh.
get our shit together.
Can you see the chat?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can see the chat. I can see that people
I can see the chat down there.
are here. They can see and hear us.
Okay.
Now you see the chat. Before you couldn't.
I could see the chat even before.
And then why weren't you talking? Because I was fighting to see what the fuck is going on.
Well, I cannot read until that.
Good. Well, people are gonna have to skip like all these minutes until we actually start. Welcome to whoever is here, and thank you for joining.
Indeed.
Although I know it's
It's what?
it's a weird date for everybody
Yeah.
to be joining a live stream of any
Well,
sort.
last days of the year.
They're just like my two brain cells trying to figure out how to do my uni tasks. Oh, you're referring to us. Yeah, exactly. Seems like we all have to rely on those two remaining brain cells
Yeah.
and rub them together to do things.
Eventually.
I had to work on Christmas. Yeah, well, I had to.
She did as well. You had a couple of emails coming.
So I had to do a lot of work, like for my uh, nine. I wouldn't call it a 9 to 5, but yeah, like my non-music work. Okay. Oh my God, Sam mentioned 6 a.m. Did you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Robin wakes me up every day shouting.
No, I mean, you mentioned 6 a.m., like Nikki 6.
Oh, no, I was mentioning about Robin waking me up 6 a.m. But yeah, I remember when
Okay.
Nikki Six
Okay, got it.
released that single. Very nice. That album. The first album. Decent. Then my face says it all.
I've never listened to any of his music.
Yeah, it's the first album was decent.
Ding. Okay, fine. So it's been, yeah, we spent Christmas very low key, um, like between us, the cats, the popcorn, the movies, and we still haven't played video games, which needs to change.
You're always on your
It
computer.
is it is not okay that we haven't played video games. It is a family tradition by now that we play video. Specifically, we play any Resident Evil that is new and has come out. And of course, we haven't played because we don't have the time to play throughout the year. So we kind of play together. Um, we share the parts.
You are, you're
I am,
busy.
well, I had to work,
Is what it
and
is.
they were things that had to be done. Nemer says that 6 a.m. still better band than Motley Crue for the last 2 decades, though.
My God, Motley Crue should just
I
go to
have no,
bed.
I have no opinion on that.
I do have an opinion, but the Crue guys should have stopped 15 years ago.
Well, just like many other bands, they should have stopped many
But
years ago.
there are some bands like can still play, but should they? No, really. They had a fantastic career. They still live from music, which is a blessing. So why? I know there are new generations that they should see these kind of bands, but they don't play. Vince Neil cannot catch a note, couldn't catch a note 15 years ago. Really. I've seen him. It's like I saw an article today, in fact. Very bad performance at the Blue, whatever venue.
Yeah, well,
It's like,
people are just waiting in the corner to just shit on legendary artists.
no, it's really, Sophia, it's not about shitting on the artist. It's about the artist really couldn't sing 15 years ago. Why are you fucking doing this to yourself? I understand that you want to get it back because it's your pension.
Yeah, because usually music, like, and now I'm gonna open a can of worms, um, and it's gonna be kind of heavy, but not. Yeah, I mean, whatever. But usually musicians, that's the only thing that they're able to do. Don't take us too into account.
It is not
Okay,
true.
musicians usually do music like really, really well, and they cannot do much aside from that.
Look at Metallica, though. They create an
Metallica,
empire.
like, you literally chose the 0.0001% of bands.
Rolling Stones. They create
Yeah, again, the 0.0.
corporations.
No, you didn't understand what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is that you take that musician, I don't know, you chop their hands, or you tie them behind their back and say you're never going to play music again, or their legs, you're never going to play music again. They don't have other skills.
No, what I'm saying is, um, even if you stop playing, what they did is they created, corporations out
Yeah, they
of that.
created corporations because they were 0.0001 of ridiculously successful
Yeah,
bands.
but Motley Crue, they were successful, but they ate their money in drugs,
You
sex,
don't
and rock and
understand what I'm
roll,
talking about.
and then all this kind of shit. So they were always broke.
Sure. The reason why people are touring until, you know, forever, and they do not retire, it's money, because it's not like they took the money in the prime time and they invested it in, I don't know, in property or in
That's
whatever.
what I just
Okay, they did
mentioned.
not do that.
No,
Most people did not do that, so they must keep doing the fucking manual labor, which is getting away from home, from your family, from whatever, with a sack of bones. Like, even at 70 whatever years old, you need to be touring and shitting in bags or whatever people
that's what
do.
I mentioned.
um just, you know just to make money, and they know that if they stop the manual labor, they're going to stop making money. So people like the Rolling Stones, obviously, they are going to be comfortable until, for many generations.
The
but
guy's
everybody
painting,
but
the other
everybody
guy
has
made
a
a.
reason to everybody has a reason to keep making money.
Yeah, and the other
Okay.
guy made a band with Johnny Depp and Alice Cooper, so it's
What
blah
I
blah.
mean is that outside of music, the average musician outside of music, they cannot do much else.
Yeah, they didn't
Like
think
those
of
that dedicate
business.
themselves 100% to music, they cannot do much else.
It's not. They don't think like
And
businessmen.
I don't mean stocking shelves, okay, that
No.
most people can do. I mean something that can keep them afloat to a decent um, level, like financially, to a decent living standard.
However, can I say something? Look at the toxicity that they are teaching nowadays. That art,
And it starts.
and it starts what?
See what you were going to say?
Yeah, okay. I will try not to get political, but everything they are teaching nowadays is um, it is all has to be the talent is there. Take your talent and is that 10%, and the rest is also has to be business.
Sorry, could you please
The
repeat?
talent
I
is
didn't
that
catch that.
small chunk of
No,
percent.
can you please repeat? I lost
The
it.
toxicity has to be
That they are teaching where?
because of social media and everything,
You mean in the music industry?
music industry
So what are
or
they teaching?
art, whatever.
Ah, okay, got it.
They are pushing all these new generations, or to art and talent. It counts up to a certain point,
Yeah, which is
and they
like
empower you to
20%,
and
25%.
and they empower you to do all the rest,
They don't
which
empower you, they oblige you.
and they oblige you to do all the rest, which is, you know we know what it is,
Of
you and
course, because
I,
back in the day they were
which
paying
is business, 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 business.
they
Guys,
they were paying entire departments to do that. Now it's all free. Artist, you do this and maybe you get a chance at the starting line.
but let me
So,
tell you something. Consumers,
hello Kuzai Gaming. A long time.
consumers, which is, let's speak about music. Me, artist, producing music. You, consumer. You, I, her. Okay. At the end of the day, we're still gonna listen to music. Okay. So pushing this propaganda that it's all business, 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 business is just exhausting, and that's why they're gonna tell you this 80% of propaganda that you need to push content, you need to push this and this is blah 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 blah. It's just this social media exhausting thing of how they need to exhaust musicians and artists on how to basically spend money and exhaust themselves. And the talent counts and doesn't count up to a certain point. So, can you stop jumping like Peter Pan? So yeah, so back in the day, it was all about talent, and someone else was discovering and pushing you. Nowadays, it's that 80% that you need to push the business first, and the talent it counts and it doesn't, because many times now it's a hit or miss whether the talent there is a talent, or there might be a talent, or there might not. So yeah, sorry, that was my point.
I mean, literally, you've been talking for 10 minutes and you wanted to say 3 sentences in total.
Yeah, what I wanted to say is,
He's
guys,
Italian, yes. It has been confirmed that he's Italian. So, just so you know, if you're Italian and watching this, no hard feelings, but I like that has been my honest experience. If you're not Italian and you don't know this, Italians tend to talk like too much. So they keep talking like for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, for 1 hour, and then like if you literally if you are tasked to summarize what they had to
okay,
say,
guys,
it
a
can
quick wrap up.
it can be summarized into like 5 minutes.
Okay, wrap up.
That's it. The rest is just
Back
fluff.
in the day, it was all about the talent and the skill. and people were investing too much time in that, and you were depending from someone else managing you, and at some point when you were not counting anymore, they were dropping you. Like, that was too bad. Nowadays, the opposite. It's a hit or miss whether the person that has a talent or not, and it's all about the business. However, there is a risk there because a person that doesn't have a talent might feel empowered to say, "Well, don't you see? I have a talent." That might be not the case, and might invest a lot of efforts into promoting itself. Uh, what I say, is maybe a middle way would have been decent. So that's me wrapping up.
Yeah, the point is that it's like you're complaining for something that is not true, that you wish it was true, but it's not true,
Me complaining?
and life sucks. So who gives a fuck?
Me complaining?
But didn't you just complain?
No, what I said is
It would have been nice if it was halfway.
no.
through.
What I'm saying, the middle way is would have been the case because at the end of the day, for example, in the case of musicians, consumers are still gonna consume the music.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
No, they still consume the music.
And eventually I lost the point because I dissociated because you made it so long.
Either you have a talent or you don't. If your music is decent, people will eat your music for breakfast because
If you don't have talent, how can your music be decent? If you have a good team, you mean that writes your music.
yeah.
Context explain? Maybe. So Sam is too Italian. People are saying Mexicans are the same. Yeah, I can assume
How
that they
dare
are.
you?
You haven't heard the Romanian
I'm gonna cut your balls and put them on your Christmas tree.
three sentences
This
and
is
a long
mafia
story on
speaking.
back.
Kind of mafia type.
No, I've never heard the Romanian. Sorry. Mexican.
Do you know mafia kind of talk? I'm gonna cut your balls. I'm gonna put them on your Christmas tree. I'm gonna take your eyeballs.
This doesn't sound very festive.
I'm gonna take your eyeballs and put them instead of your testicles.
Oh my god.
This is how mafia talks in Italy.
Okay. That's not very festive.
Well,
I dressed up
and
for the
Merry
occasion.
Christmas.
It passed.
It is in, context.
What context?
It is connected to what I said.
Jesus Christ. Some should be in a Goodfellas remake. Oh goodness. So I have this festive sweater. It's an ugly Christmas sweater. I'm not sure whether I have worn it before on a live stream, but I still love it. Which reminds me, we need to see the Gremlins
I have
tonight.
a very festive
If it's available.
black
Thank you.
sweater, black pants, and because my mood is black, my mood is bleak.
No shit. So, just to wrap
And I'm drinking a black tea with a splash of milk.
in a Super Mario mug.
You gave him a Super Mario.
Yeah, I chose it for him. Otherwise, if it was for him, it would have been black as well.
Yeah.
So, just to wrap up,
Black watch, black Armani watch. Everything black. She's the only white thing.
yeah, if you keep saying shit, I'm gonna make your ass black from kicking.
My butthole is black.
Nobody needed to know that. Plus, I heard something extremely disgusting.
What?
I didn't know that thing existed.
What does it?
People go and get procedures done on their private parts to make them lighter, partly.
Do you bleach? You mean?
Yeah,
What do you bleach?
the private parts.
Your testicles?
No, I'm not sure about that, but for sure the back part.
The backpack.
The backpack, yes. Some described my entire wardrobe.
See?
Yeah, well,
Black.
so I just wanted to wrap things up, like for this year. It has been a full year.
A black year.
We didn't. Yes, recently Sam has become a goth. He likes a lot of electro-industrial music. I've been trying to talk him into that for a decade,
I've
and he
always
kept
listened to fucking
he
go electro-industrial, Sophia.
Huh?
I just didn't listen to the merda that you listen.
So you know me.
I'm
What
sorry. She
can
she
you
listens to
can,
dogs barking.
can you specify? Can you
I can listen to dogs
do it for a
barking.
bit more? People didn't understand it. People are gonna think they ended up on the wrong channel.
To their own channel.
Nothing.
Wow.
Enough. He stopped listening to The Offspring and he started listening to Typo Negative. No. And could you
No.
please specify what exactly electro-industrial were you listening to 10 years ago? Or even 5 or even 3 years ago? Rob Zombie? That's not
White
electro-industrial.
Zombie.
That is not electro-industrial. That is not. It is just industrial or industrial metal, industrial rock. It is not electro-industrial. Electro-industrial are the bands that you're listening to now, which, by the way, those are my favorite bands. My favorite band.
I knew the German band.
Which German band did you know?
Get fucking pronounced.
You knew it, but you didn't give a fuck about either Suicide Commando or.
No, Suicide Commando I knew, and I was listening to Suicide Commando.
You were listening.
I knew the Suicide Commando.
He's lying in public.
No, I knew Suicide Commando.
Since when? Since yesterday?
No, I knew Suicide Commando, and I told you.
Since when?
I knew the
Since
songs.
2 months ago.
No, I knew Suicide Commando.
Okay, fine. So basically, after 10 years of me trying to talk him into it, he started.
I knew Grendel, for example, and I told you.
He started listening to electro-industrial and EBM bands that I love.
Because I liked EDM.
EDM and EBM have very little in common, apart from the fact that they are both electronic. They both use keyboards.
Because I like EDM.
EDM, I hate it.
You.
It is trendy shit.
I like EDM.
I don't like trendy shit.
I'm talking about myself. I'm speaking about myself.
Okay, fine.
So I got into EBM. Okay, the trendy kind of stuff. And then I like some more aggressive stuff. Okay, something that is audible. Okay?
Like Assemblage 23?
Yeah, I like future pop.
And VNV Nation.
Which is more.
Which happen to be some of my favorite bands. It's not like I'm listening to Dogs. It's just that I don't mind.
No, you listen to dogs barking.
I
literally. Now she puts some.
And by that he means Suicide Commando, Grendel.
No, Suicide Commando and Grendel, they are audible for
Aesthetic Perfection, Hokiko.
Yeah.
And who else? Like the standard harsh vocals.
You listen other stuff that they are. Suicide Commando, I can do 5 songs and then that's it. But
okay,
I like them. But there are others that they are singing. I cannot even hear what they're singing.
Well, you just described harsh vocals in general.
You're saying something crap because that vocal teacher,
yeah,
which is called
Melissa Cross.
Yes, she clarifies very, very, very well that when you know how to sing, scream, the vowels and everything.
And do you believe that people, like 99% of musicians, can afford to study with Melissa Cross?
I didn't say with Melissa Cross, but she
they
says
have not studied. Like most,
you should be able to understand each and every word.
Could. Yeah, obviously I agree, but most of the things that have been released until very recently,
Mamona,
people did not study for it. Like even the greatest artists of our time, they are self-taught.
She didn't even talk.
She didn't even talk. What am I saying? They have not studied.
Yeah.
They were just improvising and studying on their own. It's just that now we have all the technology and the tutorials and the courses and the online teaching and the blah. So people like Melissa Cross can say that, yeah, that's the way to do it, because Will Ramos or whoever other very like Spirit Box or whoever are doing it. But the truth is that most people do not and cannot and will not.
Blue Tangle is good.
Okay, fine. Blue Tangle is good. So yeah, the point is that he says dark things because he became a goth in 2023. Welcome to the club. So what I wanted
Well,
to
I'm
do.
not a ghost like those.
He's never gonna let me.
No, no,
He's not gonna let me talk.
no, no. You will not. I will interrupt you at every comma.
That's what you do on an everyday basis.
There is no comma yet. Go.
That's what you do on an everyday basis. Coma. What the fuck? I mean, Ben from Breaking Benjamin. Learn to play guitar while listening to Never by Nirvana. Most try till they get it right. Yeah, exactly. I'm probably one of those that want to get lessons for everything, for what I can afford anyway. Um,
However, however, I started this
mhm,
year
mhm,
a new gothic project
mhm,
for you to know.
mhm.
It's a dark synth project.
I'm pretty sure that the people who have tuned in to this stream are familiar with it,
I don't know.
but maybe safe
Are
for
you
somebody
aware?
who sees the replay and doesn't know.
Yeah, for everybody that is going to play this video later, and if just in case you don't know, I just started a project where Sophia is involved up to an extent. She's gonna write some stories later on. And let me explain you a bit more. It's called Phantasmagore. Okay, I haven't.
Sam's new project is really good.
Thank you.
Somebody else is saying he's really going through a phase. Are you going through a phase? No,
Uh,
Mom, this is not a phase.
no.
I hope so.
No. Things are really dark. I got really pissed after the pandemic, and things are not going to change. So this is
Yeah, it nailed it.
it's a dark synth project. Um,
Parlina.
it comes from my passion from Phantasmagoria and all those horror things from 1600s, 1800s. London vibe because London based.
London
Um,
vibe.
yeah,
Okay.
as you see from the artworks, you're going to see more and more London in dystopian world.
Those Damned Eyes is the song.
We're
Nice.
going to get more aggressive. We're going to get more cinematic because we want to influence. It's not about sticking with horror scenes, um, things that other people did. We're going to get really horror and dark, but we're going to get more add more cello and get towards kind of movie style, but it's still gonna be horror and dark scene. Um, the stories we're writing, we're gonna have three verticals, which is
Okay, I mean, you start speaking with verticals. Can you give some context for the normal human?
yeah. So what we have at the moment,
Timo.
this chapter is called Nightmares. Okay, she's envisioned in a way that it's nightmares. Okay, this is why on Spotify you will find all the singles released under these nightmares, and the stories are actually like someone is dreaming about these things. Then something else is going to be released under. It is a spoiler, by the way. Spoiler alert. This is going to be under the mansion. Okay, there is going to be a mansion where Sophia is representing a character. I represent a character called Dark Bones. What's your character called?
Burning Heretic.
Yeah. Lord. Um,
Hello to everyone who just joined.
Lord is a writer, and then there is Fansel P that is doing the production with me.
The pale pianist.
Yeah, the pale pianist. So these
Robin.
monsters are part of this mansion. They live in this mansion, and in this mansion there are many other monsters living. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything else.
Most monsters live in your head, though.
Huh?
Let's go ahead.
Yes.
Somebody said, "Have you heard about the new RoboCop game?"
No.
Maybe RoboCop will be
Oh boy, are we gonna
an
show our
empowered Robo
balls?
Lady in the game. Who knows?
Do you want to show your balls?
Nobody wants to see festive balls.
Yes. They are very trimmed,
Why did I say it?
bushed.
Nora says, "Hey guys, congratulations on evolving into a goth, Sam."
Guys,
Yeah, we go to goth clubs now to remember my youth.
watch our balls.
I had really missed it.
Robin,
Although I really feel like
our balls. There's gonna be some smooches.
some smoochies are okay. The balls are not okay. It is very intrusive, and it is you are evading the privacy of the cat. His dignity.
It's not this. Yeah.
Madonna
I
mia.
cannot.
So I wanted to wrap up,
Wrap up.
20 fucking 3 because this is like the 10th time I'm trying,
Oh no.
and you're not allowing me to.
Oh no. We're gonna watch you.
Yeah, watch me. So we did not release any new music this year,
Shame.
and it is true that 2023 marks the 10th anniversary for Season of Ghosts,
What a shame.
because we started in late 2013 with a cover song. That was Sarah's theme. That was from the Hocus Pocus Disney movie. That was a nice cover. And then 1 year later, we released our full album. But yeah, 10 years been doing this. And
10 years I'm hating you.
10 years of hating me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were fighting so much about that production.
You wanted a shitty album, I told you no.
I wanted a shitty album.
Yeah, and it sounds like
Why are you calling the
Macarena.
The Human Paradox sounds like Macarena.
Yes. This is why I want to remake it.
The Human
And
Paradox sounds like
2024
Macarena.
is going to be the year I'm gonna put my hands on the human paradox.
You're gonna put your hand up your... Enough.
No.
You call the fucking Human Paradox Macarena.
Yes.
Why?
It sounds like a Macarena.
There is not even an assigned para dance
Yeah.
for the Human Paradox.
It sounds like a Macarena.
Oh, Madonna mia. So anyway, back then he couldn't speak English for shit.
What do you mean? What do you need to put people down?
I'm not putting people down. If you see your own emails, you're gonna just pluck your eyes out
No.
or something.
It was you who couldn't speak well.
Right.
What? Oh boy.
So basically, after he annihilated the Human Paradox, going back to the fact that it's been 10 fucking years. It's difficult to believe, but if you have tolerated us for that long, thank you very much. And I know
Thank you, dear.
like several of you who are either watching now or are gonna watch the replay have been here for a very long time,
I'm sure
maybe
you gave me Xanax.
longer than 10 years. What?
I'm sure you gave me Xanax.
No, I just gave you a black tea. So we are very grateful for all the people who are here. And very often, I get disconnected from this whole thing because, like what he was talking about before, like being an artist, like in 2023, you end up being a boring bureaucrat, like a bean counter,
Yeah.
like a pencil pusher, all the other negative expressions people use to say that you're not doing art, and instead of doing art, you get consumed in everything else, in the details, in the execution, in the organization, and eventually you end up hating what you do. You end up avoiding your own arts because the technicalities
Yeah.
are too heavy to bear. This is not for me to complain.
No,
Um,
but can be
it's
exhausting.
what has made a change for me personally is that I noticed that my body just prevented me from just going online, doing things, releasing music, being in contact with people, just a whole avoiding thing. And I have realized that I simply lost, on top of everything I just mentioned, of course, you know, experiencing and living the world like in 2023. I have I'm struggling to find the honesty and the authenticity um, to restructure the way I'm connecting with you, because I do not feel that it's authentic and true and real enough for me to just go online and say, hey, join us, let's jump with joy, let's release this song, yeah, it's so good, awesome, and kick ass, and just no,
Yeah.
no, it's just no.
Not happening.
Like, and so I've been struggling to find a way that feels truthful and honest to me to connect with all of you, or to just pivot and shift the way I address all of you, and do it with integrity, and do it with honesty and respect, as always. Because I don't think people just gulp down whatever anymore, or at least the people that follow us. I don't think that you are that kind of people, that whatever is going to be served to you, you're just going to, you know, gulp it down. So I always want to treat people with respect and honesty, for and yeah, respect for their IQ, basically. Um, so in because I had my doubts, so I said, in case of doubt, I just do nothing, and I hold back and I step back. And then various not very pleasant things happened in 2023, which also held us back. So it was easier for me to hold back. However, the intention is to keep making music. We still have the album and it's ready. We just have not released it yet. And I know I sound like a broken record. Um, but towards the end of this year, we have become more intentional with the activity of Season of Ghosts. And we did have to make a few changes. And by that, I mean the lineup slightly changed with Paul Dark Brown coming back. While we had to conclude our collaboration with Tom on bass. So Paul Dark Brown came back, and he's going to be with us going forward.
Yeah.
And we've been rehearsing intensively
Yeah.
lately, together with Lord on drums, and kind of sounds really good.
Sounds
I
great.
think
Yeah.
it sounds really good, to the point that I said, well, one of the next rehearsals, I would love to make a private live stream, not for
Yeah.
everybody to see, but just, you know, make some sort of, maybe through the newsletter, something like that.
Yeah. So the
It's still,
newsletter
I'm
give
still thinking about it.
private access
Probably private access through the newsletter.
to whoever wants to
So
join.
if you're not on our mailing
Enough
list,
with you.
if you're not on our mailing list, just make sure that you subscribed. The link
No,
is
no,
below.
it's gonna be bad.
Why are you?
It's gonna be bad. Give me. Oh, che faccino! I know your secret.
What is my secret? Ah, the secret.
I know your secret.
This is how you summon the cats.
Puttana,
He's summoning you.
come. Vieni.
I'm a traveler dancing through the Macarena of your mind.
It's over. That's why I need to put the hands on that production. Fuck. And make it better.
I love how Time Traveler starts with the Matrix part. Yes,
Now,
it really fits.
now tell me that it doesn't need a remaster to sound.
I'm playing at the moment, it's pretty good. They're focusing a little more on his human machine conflict. That's about the Robocop. Great!
Boom in.
Maybe worth checking out.
Boom in.
10 years so fast. I know. You telling me I was 9 when SOG started? I feel old now. What?
It would be great
You were 9.
to celebrate with
This
a
is-
concert.
This is. Yeah. It's mind blowing thinking that.
Blowing.
It's mind blowing.
Robin,
And-
blowing.
And not the blowing that he means. If you love your work, slow down the rhythm. We appreciate all of your effort, and it's not easy. Your body needs a break. Your mind also needs a rest while keep rocking out. Yeah, the funny thing is that I never took a rest, and that's the problem with me. I never take a rest. That's why I keep having adrenal fatigue. It's not as bad as I used to be, and also I have nervous system fatigue because I always do so many things at the same time. But also this year brought some new challenges that we were not familiar with, so we had to adapt. And however, I'm making sure to take plenty of time to sleep, to take care of myself, to do my basic, stuff. To take care of myself. So I guess I'm coping. And also at the same time, I've been working a lot. That thing you don't see it on my social media because, I've been working a lot on my trauma therapy practice. And I keep training. I keep training as a trauma therapist. I keep doing quite a few things. I did a ton of certifications this year, again, and also I work. On top of that, I work.
Her mom is more important.
I work
Sola.
with an amazing trauma therapist / teacher as an assistant. So I'm supporting um, the operations of that company as well. So I'm doing quite a few things that are non-musical, but at the same time, I'm very grateful that 2023 brought us Phantasmagore. And while I have not composed any music for it yet, or any story for it yet, um, I just offer any advice or consultation if needed. And I'm definitely eager um, to contribute more, going forward.
By the way, the 5th of January, a new song is coming out.
How many songs have you released until now?
3.
3.
But the 5th of January, the new song Postmortem is getting released.
Mm.
I know I'm not posting that much.
You're posting un cazzo, you're posting.
She's fine. It's all about the music. But yeah, I'm gonna post a couple of things in probably tomorrow, and sending a newsletter. And yeah,
I haven't sent a fucking newsletter in 1 year. I'm very
this
sorry,
song
guys.
is very, very nice. However, what comes in February is going to be the twist, because it's gonna start being more cinematic.
Twist and shout.
Yeah, I still don't know the title for the one in February, but yeah, we're gonna start getting a bit more aggressive.
Great. Aggressive. And speaking of aggressive, we haven't said this anywhere on our social media, but We have selected the next single for Season of Ghosts.
Yeah.
And I need to start doing the work, to just put it on the platforms and stuff, to be released in the next couple of months. Yeah, the next couple of months.
And the title is?
I don't know. You don't reveal a title if you have 2 months ahead of you.
I know. I will say the title.
No, you should not.
And the title
You,
is?
you don't do this.
And the title is? Woke as fuck.
Fuck you sideways. I mean, for the love of God.
That's the title. Woke as fuck.
Woke as fuck. So,
Woke alive.
yeah, speaking of which, I really, that's completely off topic. Whew. Speaking of which, I really enjoyed
I
watching.
woke up.
I really enjoyed watching the South Park special a couple of months ago, 1.5 months ago. Yeah, it was a really good one.
That's a nice title.
And I would love to watch the rest of the recent South Park, because it seemed that every time I tune in, they really nail it. Like, they really are to the point, and they really make funny jokes. Funny jokes. Yeah.
What's the thing that
We don't
need
have
to
too
watch?
many of those anymore.
The
What?
Baller.
The Lady Ballers.
Yeah, we need to watch that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I always
Anyway, don't get
I always give things
don't
chances.
Don't
So
get political.
yeah, I
because-
always give chances to shows and whatever, from all across the
political
spectrum.
correctness.
From
Offended.
from all across the spectrum, I give chances to everything, because good art is good art. So if something is good, I don't care what the person believes or whatever
Political
they're
correctness.
saying. If it's good, it's good.
Political correctness. I am offended.
Yes.
That's it.
So what?
I'm entitled to be offended.
What?
I am entitled to be fucking offended.
Who is entitled to be offended?
I am.
Why?
Because.
Why don't you brush your hair with a cut brush?
Should I?
Maybe you will calm down.
I should scratch my ass with this.
Be careful not to get leaked like Rockstar did with GTA 6. Yeah, well, I wish we were that famous to fear that we're going to get leaked. Next single, another title revealed by Sam.
Wokality.
No, but anyway, I mean, it's a good song, but it's quite an aggressive song, and I think it's the most aggressive
Of the album. Then,
and there is no more aggressive. Like,
no, there is something, but it's
no, they are not aggressive. The rest.
okay. Yeah.
No, that is the
but
most.
they are a punch.
A different punch, and
Yes.
definitely not a fruit punch. So they are aggressive, but not like in a heavy sound way.
Definitely, you can wake up without a banger.
A what?
A banger.
You can wake up without a banger?
Yeah, you can wake up.
I don't understand anything. So if you were hearing some sort of
Nobody's gonna hear anything.
washing machine in the back,
They cannot hear anything.
That was because it was
it
a
doesn't
washing
pick
machine
up
in the
until
back.
there. This microphone.
Might do. Not maybe not this microphone, maybe that microphone.
That microphone is not gonna pick up.
Okay, whatever.
Sophia.
Aggressive song, I need it.
Oh my god.
Yes, and it might or might not have some harsh vocals. So
why are you that peasant?
what?
Why are you such peasant technologically?
I'm just saying, I'm offering context is better more than less.
Yeah, but that camera is not connected.
Okay, good.
That's why we connected
That's
this
fine.
microphone.
Wouldn't it be more weird if people logged in and heard like woo, 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 and said, "What the fuck is this shit? It sounds like a washing machine," and we never told them anything?
Woo, 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 woo,
Yeah.
woo.
Yeah. What the fuck? I don't know. I cannot reproduce what the fucking washing machine is doing. But anyway,
That's like
Um, so
yes.
that's pretty much like 2023, like a mixed
So
mixed a mixed bag
what is 24 looking like?
of a lot of shits, a lot of doom,
And gloom
and a lot of goodness as well.
and bloom.
So I'm not gonna do the standard thing like, oh, 2024 it's gonna be bright and it's gonna be blah 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 blah, because honestly
Nobody knows.
doesn't look good for humanity going forward.
Oh my god!
This whole
Don't
thing,
give the doom,
even if I don't give, it is what it is,
Sophia.
and there is no meaning trying to stop me from saying this.
Sophia, I'm gonna step forward towards the kitchen.
That's exactly what I was saying before. There is no integrity or honesty speaking to people as if they are stupid idiots, or as if we are living in before 2000.
Sophia,
Okay?
I'm gonna release a lambada instead of the next
Okay,
song.
release a fucking lambada. There's a cover for you. Release a fucking lambada
With
and
your voice on it.
release a PV with you dancing with
With
a
my
skirt.
butt out.
Nobody needs your butt out. Thanks. So, regarding shows, I watched a lot of John Constantine stuff this year, at least the DC series and animated movies. I'm not aware of those. I just watched the movie. I even got Hellblazer Original Sins as a Secret Santa gift, and I nearly cried. That was a good Secret Santa.
I got addicted to Street Fighter.
Again.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know. They release more and more games, and I am going instead backwards.
Good. That's because you're an old man.
Can you go fuck yourself? But sideways.
Ding.
Yes. And then you go and you do a Macarenas if you want.
And vaffanculo with the Macarena and the Lambada and all this.
I go fuck myself.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Even as a fucking kid, those songs came on, and I was like, I could not stand. I mean,
just
Lambada had a great video clip, so that that ambience, that vibe, it was nice. But I didn't like the song. I didn't like the song, and everybody during the carnival period,
Enough.
was dancing those songs, and I was like,
Enough.
I was in a corner judging everybody and shitting on their music taste. Because apparently, even when I was half a meter, I had an opinion about music taste.
Bye-bye, okay.
Go figure.
Bye-bye.
So that's pretty much it.
Figure.
What was that?
Enough.
An elongated fuck you and you and you.
Para estar helium.
So anyway, like I said, 2023 has been a mixed bag of.
So 2024, Sophia, don't mention 2023.
You are disconnected from the present.
Sophia, I'm about to dissociate.
Are you gonna allow me to complete my sentence? Because it's as if your mission is to just butt in and not allow me to finish my fucking sentence.
Yeah, you don't want to see me butt in, really.
No, nobody wants to see you butt in that sense.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see you. So
I think it happened in one live stream and they saw half a chick.
And nobody's ever going to book us or sign us.
Oh my god, this terror. It's completely rock and roll to see an ass.
In the correct context. That is just awkward. So, Sam, we still have a Super NES and Street Fighter 2 if you ever need a vacation in the East. Well,
yes,
we might take that vacation in the East, although we
and we're gonna get stuck with Street Fighter.
We bought a few years ago. He bought me as a present the new Super NES, like the small one. And also last year I bought him the Sega Mega Drive.
Sega Mega Drive, yes, which I
Yeah.
have in the studio.
Again, the reissue, reprint. How do you call that? The small stuff that you take it with you, basically. Um, and the funny thing is that both of us are so busy that we never play.
So these days I'm playing a manetta.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
not.
got the 30th anniversary of version of Street Fighter, where there are all the Street Fighters. Then I have Street Fighter 4, Street
And they're
Fighter
street fighting
5,
on the street.
and there I have Street Fighter 5. I don't have Street Fighter 6 because it's as woke as fuck, and they can keep it. So I'm not interested. And
Sorry.
then I have the Super NES with Street Fighter in, which I was playing the other day. And I was in the studio where at 3 a.m. she came while she was sleeping. She came. It's like, why do you have Street Fighter there? And how do you have Street Fighter? It's like, it's a different one. It's the one from Sega. But you were playing Street Fighter there on the PlayStation the other day. Hey, it's a different version. Go to sleep. No, it was 3 a.m. there.
They also wear street clothes. Yes, while walking on the street and fighting.
I also ordered Jada Toys made a fantastic version of action figures of Street Fighter.
Like
They're
in
releasing them
plastic.
one by one. I got Ryu, Player 1 and Player 2. They're releasing Ken in March and Mr. Bison and Dalsim as well. Or Dalshim, I don't know how you pronounce it, but Dalsim. So very well made. And there's also Chun Li. Fei Long, I'm not interested, but yeah.
Gorito.
This was the nerd corner.
This was the nerd corner. So here they say 2024 doesn't look that good and humanity just goes downhill. Plus, my university teacher, that's also a therapist, said that humans are superficial like 100 times. Yeah, well, that's another kind of worms. What I'm saying, that my very quick oversimplified assessment, to summarize in a few seconds, is that with whatever is happening, and especially after the pandemic, people have simply dropped even the mask of basic decency and basic manners and basic manners of good behavior that are necessary to coexist harmoniously in a society, or in a you know even an everyday simple
This is why I don't give a shit.
conversation. So you see, and it's very scary if you're able to see that. It is very scary to see and to notice that people have become very rough, very yeah, it's like they are vomiting up all their ugliness, and they are airing it, as if it's like dirty laundry, or like they're waving a flag.
It's gonna be pizza movie tonight.
Only they do not realize that it's like that.
Honey.
But whoever can see it might feel very lonely after experiencing that, because it's as if everybody's sleeping, like the proverbial sleep, and you are noticing that. And actually, part of In Hubris, the song In Hubris that we released last November, like not this November, like past November, it was referring to that, and also The Great Unknown. So this Wide Awake lyric.
Woke.
No, that's not. It's not. It's awake, but not woke. That's very different. That's very different. So yeah,
But the t-shirt was wide open. The design.
Wide open is your ass if I kick you. Wide awake, it said, the t-shirt.
It said wide open, and you made me remake the design.
Why did you paraphrase my lyrics?
It sounded better because it was a hole.
Oh, Madonna mia.
It would have been the best troll to have on a t-shirt. You didn't understand my humor.
Sadly, I understood it. That's why I intervened. to correct things.
You didn't have to correct it. People would have had you would have been trolled on the T-shirt. They would have had an ass.
How nice. Our new piece of merch. So sick, guys. Get it. It has an ass on it. Yeah, well, if it was up to you.
Would have been a troll. It would have been tops wide open. It was an eye, but also an ass crack, an asshole.
Oh, Madonna mia. He's referring to one of our t-shirts that we released last year.
It was a joke within the design, and she didn't allow me to make it. See what you could have had.
The gem that you could have had.
Yes.
You still have time to release the whatever you want to release, and just allow people to print on demand.
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, that's gonna be grand.
A pearl.
Long time no see, indeed. Infinite constellations. Someone else says, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes.
Right back at you. I do hope that despite everything, like whatever crap we've been discussing, you have had a pleasant holiday season. Either you celebrate Christmas or not. We definitely do. Sadly, you cannot see our fucking tree that is there in the corner.
Our fucking tree.
It never
Our
fits.
Fucking...
It never fits because these are quite big, so it's impossible to show it to you. But hopefully, you can catch some of our Christmas decorations in the middle.
Sophia, as a present, she bought me Snake Mountain.
Ah, yes, I did. I bought him Snake Mountain. That is where Skeletor lives. The Skeletor from He-Man.
He-Man.
He-Man. He-Man.
Yeah, because toys make me happy. I'm an adult, but I buy toys. Lots of toys.
Whenever I hear in hubris, my brain reads it as in herpes.
See what fucking titles she's like. She comes with these titles. I'm like, why do we need to complicate life so much?
Hubris is a Greek word, ivris.
There you go.
But hubris exists in English. Well, if you like it more as in herpes,
In herpes.
like in Supernatural, they did that mock advertisement that it was a hell dimension created by the trickster god, I think. Was it Loki?
Yeah.
Or was it somebody else?
I think it was Loki.
In Supernatural, like the series, and where Sam and Dean, they had to advertise herpexia.
Herpexia.
It's like they were like playing basketball. It's like, I have herpes. That was too good.
That was too much.
So
Come on with the fucking titles.
so yeah, in hubris is in herpes. The human paradox is Macarena.
Yeah.
Good. Sounds good.
But don't worry, we can take care of the Macarena.
No Macarena. Glad to see you guys. The wisdom of the universe is always with us. I can tell you what evidence points to that. Yes, please.
In hubris.
In herpes, my friends. I need to rewrite those lyrics and record something. In herpes. Well, I was watching a video and there was one person, one girl or whatever. You can never be sure these days. People just anyway. She looked like a girl, and she was publicly documenting her journey of being worried whether she has herpes, and then going to be checked, and then admitting she has herpes to the entire fucking internet.
Huh.
It's like, you don't do that.
No.
I mean, anyway, I feel very sorry for the children that feel that this is the best way to live and the best way to go about in life. And I blame the parents a lot, up to a point, for not properly monitoring the children and not providing them with enough nervous system regulation because they have none themselves, to make better choices and healthier choices, to the point that they have to attention seek and go on the internet and announce something horrible like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, on that note, yes, in hubris is in herpes. Thanks a lot, Constantine. My God. I would love to see a video with misheard lyrics. Could be a new fun project. Well, some
With what?
misheard lyrics. Basically, what you do for all of my fucking songs.
What do I do?
Do you remember that in Hubris you had misheard the entire song?
Uh-huh.
You are reading lyrics or hearing lyrics in your own way.
Ah.
So he does that anyway. So if you want a quick version of him just singing what he hears, maybe we can do that.
Hubris, isn't it the lollies are flying
The,
above?
the the lollies are flying above. Where the lollies are a special kind of insect.
The lollies are flying above.
So a special kind of insect is flying above.
Creepy crawlies.
Creepy crawlies. That they are not crawling; they're flying.
They're flying. Yeah, I'm sorry. You were singing those things over every day, and they're like, it's lollies.
You should watch the Motley Crue misheard lyrics videos. Well, yeah, misheard lyrics are quite good actually.
Well, wait for it. What's going on? Wait for the sanitary pads coming song.
There was a big hiss. What sanitary
Yeah.
pads?
You forgot the sanitary pads.
That is such a good song. It's one of the songs of the album, and it's such.
Very good song.
It's
However,
it's a great song, and he calls it sanitary pads.
I don't call it sanitary pads, but you're singing the sanitary pads.
I mean, I want to believe that I have a good diction and people understand what I'm singing. I'm questioning everything. At the end of the fucking year, I'm questioning everything.
The sanitary pads.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
I know, it's especially because when we were editing, and when we cut the S or the C or the P, at some point, you just hear, you mishear things, and and when you get used to hear shit, then even when you produce a song and the word is correct, you have it in your mind as,
And you cannot unhear it,
no,
basically.
no, it's the lollies and then it's the sanitary pads. That's it. Okay.
Good.
What title is this song? I don't give a shit. It's the song. It's the
It's a
sanitary
sanitary
pads
pad.
song.
Good.
And it's-
Yeah. So when we release it, we're gonna tell you it's that song with the sanitary pads.
If you're asking me a Hollow Tale from Zombie Sam, for me the song is called Barker. Why? Because when I composed it, we composed the riff which had a piece. It was made as Travis Barker.
Travis.
Sorry, as Travis Barker. It was so it's like, okay, no way it's Hollow Tale for me. For me, it's always gonna be Barker. That song. So
That's the struggle of the composer,
let's struggle.
like giving
composer.
code names to each
song.
song.
When we go to play live, and I see the track list down the floor, like, and I have Paul,
You're free to
and
make
I have
your
Paul
own.
next to me. It's like, okay, next song is that. Which one is the fucking song?
You're free to make
And
your own.
then I recognize the song as soon as it starts. Okay, now I know what the song is. This, but I see the title, like you're actually saying nothing.
That's because I'm so nice and I'm even preparing.
No, you're good. You're
Preparing one
doing
for
everything.
you.
She's very good, but to me,
Good boy.
actually means nothing. she's good. She does everything. She prepares the track list, and then the track list goes to people coming to the show. We sign it. That's good stuff.
So basically, if you write your own and somebody grabs it,
Yeah, if I wrote mine and something,
they're gonna be like, "What?
what the fuck is that?
Yeah, what kind of set list is that?" Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah, because all my titles would be completely random. Because when we wrote in Hubris, to me it was ta na na na
Ta na na na.
ta na na na, because the riff was
Ta-na-na-na.
ta na 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 na.
That's how you should write it down. Ta na na na.
Yes,
And people are gonna be wondering which band set
because
list
it
did I
was
grab?
a syncopated, a riff there, syncopated riff in there. So I write ta, T A N A N A T A. So it's ta na na na, and it's like okay, to me makes sense. If someone reads that, no, no fucking way.
Anyway,
I remember Paul is only, what's that thing?
well,
Yeah, don't worry.
it's a normal reaction.
Yeah, don't worry. That's in hubris.
Anyway, it's a normal reaction.
Yeah.
So just to wrap things up, it has been a funny year,
Yep.
and also something that probably it's quite random, but we're dropping it at the end of this stream. After 9.5 years of being together, we also got married on Halloween. Halloween period, sorry, not on Halloween.
When did that happen?
On the 20th of October. That is 2 months and 10 days. 2 months and 10 days.
Did that really happen?
And I forgot to wear my ring today. And he gets so bitchy when I forget. Ah! You fucked the stream. So we got.
You're gonna get wet now.
Can you stop? Can you not?
Where is your ring?
In the bedroom.
Is this how you love me?
Madonna mia. He's the kind of girl that is all about the outside. Are you wearing your ring? Are you showing it to strangers? Are you, I don't know.
It's not about the
Are you
strangers.
calling me in a specific
It's
way?
not about the strangers. It's here in the house with me. There is no stranger.
You're all about appearances.
I'm not about appearances. Don't give a shit. You're offending me now.
I'm offending you now. So what the
about
fuck do
to
you
leave.
care if I'm not wearing the ring? I forgot it.
It's a commitment.
I forgot it. I forgot it. I don't wear rings anymore.
It's disappointing. This is an excuse.
No, this is not an excuse. I don't
It's
wear
the-
rings
the
for
excuse. I don't care.
for
I don't care.
12 years now.
It is a fat excuse.
Oh, Madonna mia. No, he's really getting insulted. We just told you something nice and positive, and he's getting insulted now. Get more. Start the whining.
The ring is the ring.
The ring is the ring.
Just fix it.
Okay, can you bring me my ring?
No.
No.
Go on with this live stream now.
Madonna mia. He got pissed now.
Stop laughing. It's humiliating.
Is it
And you're
humiliating?
just ashamed.
No, is it humiliating?
You just humiliated me in front
I just
of
forgot
people.
to wear my ring today.
Enough.
I just wanted to inform people that we got married.
And you just embarrassed me.
How am I embarrassing you?
By not wearing the ring.
He's that kind of girl. That he gets pissed over small stuff like that. So anyway,
It's small to you. It's big for me.
new year, new me. That's also what he's gonna be in 2 days from now.
I just created a post on Instagram a few days ago.
And you said
saying
new year, new me.
Saying the opposite. You just don't give a shit about my when I post.
I did not see it.
Instead, pay attention and go read what I wrote.
And again, he got even more insulted.
Yes.
He gets
Because
insulted by
I
the
said-
minute.
Because I wrote the opposite of New Year, New Me.
Madonna mia. Yeah, in 2 days you're gonna be new year, new me.
And you're insulting me.
Good vibes only. Anyway, so it was something that we decided within a month, and I organized within a month. It was tough to organize, seeing as we're in England and the wedding happened in Greece. So it was difficult, but we made it, and it was really nice. It was a very small and private thing, and I will share at least one picture. I have not reviewed everything. I just saw something like in the past couple of days, and I edited just one picture. So I promise I will share some stuff. But yeah, it happened. So it's official. The bickering will go on, hopefully, unless this offended person next to me keeps getting offended and bursts in the end because he's too offended. And he blanked out.
Keep going.
He got pissed.
Yes.
He got pissed. Okay, bye
You
bye.
insulted me.
Let's see what people are saying. Sam already forgot his marriage. Congrats, by the way. I'm excited for the new album. So are we. We just had to delay by at least 6 months the release date. But since we have a new single date, so we're gonna agree for the album as well. Yay, more bickering, definitely. Congratulations, Mr. Domenico. Yeah, Domenico is his real name. Did I call you Domenico?
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
unfortunately.
Sam is his stage name.
I don't like my name.
You don't like your name?
No.
I really like your name.
When I have enough years here in England, I'm gonna change my name.
Oh my god, you're such a snowflake. And what are you gonna call yourself?
Keep insulting me.
Justin?
Keep insulting me.
Why do I keep insulting you?
Respect what I say. It will be
Okay.
appreciated.
Okay, whatever. Okay, non Domenico. Um yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been a fun ride, and I feel um content and grateful for everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, because ultimately
Where is the smelly?
the smelly,
Yeah.
there is no smelly. The good, the bad, the ugly, the smelly. And I don't want any smelly. Thanks. My God. Um, so I feel grateful about everything, because ultimately this is what shapes um, who we are.
Yeah.
Sometimes in ways that we wish we were not shaped, but
Mhm.
alas, it does happen.
Mm.
So
Without the ring.
I would like to wish you a hopeful new year. We don't know what's happening, and there are, like most things around us, we're unable to control. However, there is a great deal of things
Indeed.
that we can control, that are within our control, that we can
Indeed.
do, that we can do to influence and improve our lives.
Yes.
uh
Don't be
and
fearful.
that is not lip service. There are a
Yeah.
ton of things that you can actively do with your own hands and with your own powers, even if nobody else
Yeah.
helps you. Like, for example, work on yourself, because even if the world outside does not change, if you change the inside, it's going to be a very different experience out there in the world.
Yeah. And guys,
um
2024 is going to be what is going to be. Stop worrying about what cannot be changed and do the work that you can do.
New year, new me.
No.
No,
No, it
no,
is
not
not.
anymore. The fashion changed.
Why don't you go and read my fucking post instead of insulting me?
Also, where is my soda?
I have it.
Where is my sparkling water? Give me.
No, you don't have a ring. You will not drink the soda.
Okay. Well, this is my punishment, I guess. No matter what you're doing these days, either you're working, either you're with family, at home, overseas, whatever you're doing,
Drink responsibly.
I wish you a lot of health and healing and wisdom and love and good luck for the year ahead. And the intention, our intention, my intention is to be more present, both like online and face to face, like for those of you that are more local to the UK. That is the intention, to step up and stop the part of me that is self-sabotaging, and also the other part where I'm avoiding my own art because I cannot find a way to address my audience anymore, um, because I don't know what to say, um, in the context of whatever I'm observing in the world. Um, so this is the intention, and the intention is to be more close to you and more here for you, um, because ultimately this is what gives us joy, and what gives me joy, the creation, the joy of creation and of connection, because we have met some brilliant people throughout all of these years, of the 10 years that Season of Ghosts is around. That's what I said before. Like, um, 2023 is marks 10 years from the creation of Season of Ghosts. So it's been quite an important year. We have not celebrated the fact that of the anniversary, so potentially we could do something about it if you get your shit together and I do mine. So that's about it. Let me see
Can I
if
talk?
anything else.
Can I speak now?
Zombie Summit sounds like the guy will kick my ass with Ryu.
Yeah.
My real name is Luis. That's a good name.
Can I speak? Hello?
I'm just wrapping up. Thank you, Sophia and Sam. Keep rocking. Great health to you both and your cats. We're waiting for your new releases. Don't forget about us. We're definitely not forgetting about you, and that's what I wanted to say. Like, even if I haven't posted like for the longest time on social media, there is no way I could forget the people that we have met, and some of you are here on this stream, um, and all of you that are watching us on the various social media. There is no way that we forget, but it's just sometimes life happens
Yeah.
and life changes, and it's tougher to be consistent. So I haven't been consistent. This makes me sad, but at the same time, I believe in rupture and repair. Whereas the rupture is that, I have been very inconsistent, and people have been wondering what the fuck is going on with those guys. Like, they're not playing music anymore. They promised us an album. Um, so I'm working on the repair part right now, and I do hope you like what we have in store. Yeah, next couple of months, you're gonna have a new single. So that has been decided which one it's gonna be. So we're not gonna be bullshitting around anymore. So I'm happy to see your progress. Thank you. And what would you like to say?
Well, I wish everybody health from my sides, because with what health you can achieve any goals in the new year. I wish everybody wealth, because a bit of wealth uh, is, can produce a bit of happiness, and actually with these two things you can do anything in your life. And happiness, it's a point of view. um, with regards to myself, I don't promise anything to anybody. um, I will work along with Season of Ghosts, and hopefully we will deliver some bits, and I will do a bit more of Phantasmagoria this year. So I'm trying to deliver one one song a month or so. So, but do not promise anything anymore. So hopefully people will appreciate our music from both sides. And that's about it.
Sing us a song, Sam, something from your piece of shit long play. Well, actually, I need to go back to those and find those videos. And just since now it's easy to chop things for YouTube, we should just post like the shorter parts because those songs were good.
I should
They deserve
actually
attention.
record the song
Yeah,
acoustic
we've been saying this for
version.
like 3 years now.
Well, I should record the song as an acoustic and release it as a
Maybe we
in
can
the
put it
album.
on our wedding video, the You're a Piece of Shit,
No, no,
to express this sentiment.
no, no. Actually, we should release it as a solo, song.
In case you're new here, Sam used to like compose on the spot very defamatory songs about me, and one of them was called "You're a Piece of Shit," and he was telling me that I have fa- knee replacements, something like
Yeah,
that.
and you put silicone in your muscle. Where did you
I
put
don't
silicone?
remember.
I don't remember.
It was bad. It
Yeah,
was bad. But anyway, feels like a lifetime ago. I know. Feels like a different world from 2020 March and before.
yeah,
Feels like completely different world experience. But alas, we're in this world now, and we're still here and we're still going. And I do hope that you have enough mental and physical strength that you keep going
yeah.
along with us. And just reminds me that Mitch had written something that I did not read. He had said years of study conducted on terminal patients and elderly people showed that 2 years before someone departs from this world, they know about it. Oh, wow.
But there, Sophia. Pip, pip.
Well, I guess there are cues, and that is also part of life. But in either case, I wish a long and healthy life to everyone who's listening to this.
Yeah,
Lady is looking at us and says that, yeah, it's you. You talk too much. It's the end of the fucking
it's the
stream.
end of the stream. And thank you very much, everybody, guys. And see you kind of soon, hopefully. And time to go.
Remember how many names we came up with? Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god.
yeah,
Anyway, guys, we really appreciate you being here. We know that it was not the best choice of date today because people are out there enjoying time with their family, their friends. They are on their own. But in either case, we
thank you
love
very
you
much.
and we appreciate you and we thank you
Yeah,
for everything that you have done for us
yeah.
until today,
And
for all these 10 years. And we will be seeing you very, very
soon.
soon.
Ciao.
Okay? Take good care.
Ciao, ciao, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.